Guys, I got something running over here in case you hear something. It's getting really hot and dry today. We got Santa Ana winds coming in. I've got a thing here on the counter that's trying to keep some cool, moist air in this kitchen. Just some moisture because it gets really dry here in San Diego. I think we got some Santa Anas coming on. Let's see who shows up first because I don't want to bring up this subject until I at least have a couple here. Jeremy Russell is here. Jeremy. There's 3 people here. Who all's here? Because I really would like to get some input on this. Now there's like 4 of y'all here. What's up? So, I'm kind of confused about something. I put up a couple of giveaways. And I've been getting some heat in the comments because I canceled the giveaways because they were not just the standard giveaway. I announced that in the videos. But a lot of people are like, oh, this shouldn't do this. It's going to leave a sour taste in people's mouth. And I want you guys' honest opinion on this. Because the fact was, these items were provided to me. One of them was provided to me as a giveaway to be done on this channel for a criteria to be met on another channel. And I'm getting heat about it from people. But the fact is, my question is, how is me doing this any different than channels like Dope or Nope and things like that? Just because of the size of my channel doesn't mean that I shouldn't do a liked giveaway or set a criteria. Like David's was to get subscribers for his channel. I would love to see David be able to do more robust videos. It's not a game though. Here's the thing. And this is what I want you guys to understand about this. I don't want to be a dick and say, well, if you don't like it, fucking leave. Because I don't want people to leave. There are giveaways that I do. Most of the giveaways that I do have no criteria. What's up, Jack? There's 0 criteria involved with most of the giveaways that I do. These are the first 2 I've ever done. But the fact is, Birdshot did this for me. Birdshot did the same thing. There's other channels, like to give away, like to buy. Like, you want to see this content on the channel, yeah, I got to get this many likes. So this is where it's coming out for me. Like, I understand. Oh, hang on a second, guys. I got to put this phone on Do Not Disturb. Give me just a moment about that. I just realized that I was getting texts, which means I'm about to start getting calls. So, I mean, I get, like, it's kind of out of the norm, but, like, I don't understand why oh, this is bullshit kind of thing. Because the fact is, like, I'm giving something away. And if I decide that I chose not to give it away because we didn't meet the set criteria, there's no participation trophy. You know what I mean? Like, I get the feeling like everybody wants to get something, but they don't care enough about the channel in return. That's the way it felt. Now, I don't want you guys to, it felt to me like the comments that I was getting was, this is bullshit, and stuff like that. I had to take a couple of them down, a few of them down, because they were really over the top, like abusive. I don't understand where that's coming from because I have given away a bunch of stuff on this channel and never once asked for anything in return. And it just feels like it hurt my feelings to think that, like, by that token, that as I give these things away, that the people that are commenting on that, it almost like you get, like, not all of you, but almost like you don't care about me as the channel provider. Like, I bring you into my home, I provide content and things like that. But the second I ask for something, not even monetarily, like, I'm not trying to force, like everybody's got to be a member or they're not gonna, like this live chat. I have members. I could easily make the live chats that the only people that can talk are members. I'm not gonna do that. There will be some, but there's not gonna be very many. I've never asked for anything really in return except for likes on the videos and, you know, share the videos if you like them. But the second that I ask for something to forward the channel, it just feels like the whole community is like, oh, fuck him. We have got a really, really good, strong community on this channel. It might not be huge, but for something like that, it's almost like a slap in the face. All the stuff, all the content. Nico and I go to these shows. We pay our way to be able to go because, one, I do enjoy the shows. But if it wasn't for the channel, I wouldn't go to these shows. Most of the time, I wouldn't go to these shows. I don't want to see another custom fixed blade buoy. You know what I mean? I go to the shows because I want to put up content because not everybody can go to shows. And I provide all of that, and then I ask for something in return, and it's like, fuck you. That's how it felt. Now I know that that's not the majority of the people that are on here every day, you know? So I canceled a giveaway. Birdshot did a giveaway the same way I did mine for exactly, it's not that I, like, I mean, I could easily make this channel, I could change the content and you guys basically get nothing, and the only people that get anything are the paid members. And there's a lot of channels that are like that. I don't want to do that. I want the people that want to provide to the channel to provide to the channel. Yes, I'm offering them some additional perks that main members don't get, but the fact is, like, still everything on this channel costs time, money, things like that. I'm lost. I'm lost, Joe. I don't know what you're talking about. This is better than Netflix. Oh, by the way, I forgot to do it. I have 3 total subscribers now. We have Alex over at Smoky Mountain Knife Works. We have Dave at Hiking with a Viking. And we have now Dwayne Smotherman. If you guys remember, Dwayne used to be on this channel all the time. He would come in and comment. Dwayne's been real busy. I did too. I put it out in the video, and people are like, well, you canceled it. I was like, okay, but I mean, have we gotten to the point where the participation trophies are now on giveaways? Oh, well, I still want to have the content. We didn't even have enough comments to even make it. That was like 33 comments. That's not even fair. It doesn't let you join on the phone? No, you're gonna have to do it from a computer. I don't know. Actually, you know what? Yes. If you go to, there should be a link, Jack, in the description. See if that'll work. I'm just curious. I know, I'm just saying, I got a lot of stuff. I have a lot of stuff I want to give away. That I'm gonna give away. I'm gonna give away one of these. A stonefish, $250. I got a $500 custom knife that I'm opening to everyone, not just members. I got a $250 fucking rangefinder I'm gonna give away, an optical rangefinder. I've been going through stuff, finding stuff I don't use. I've got 2 big boxes of stuff that I was gonna do mystery box sales. That didn't pan out. I'm giving that stuff away. But that's the thing, like, the only way to get this channel to grow is to get the interactions, which is thumbs up. If you don't like them, give them a fucking thumbs down. I don't care. That's interaction still. If I put up a video you don't like, give it a thumbs down. It doesn't hurt my feelings, but I'd just like to know why. But just like now, there's 11 of us and I only have 5 likes, right? I'm not asking you to be a member. I'm just asking if you like the videos to like them. I like every video I watch that I think is worthwhile. I like it because I do know that that's how the algorithm works, you know? So that's just my honest question. If you guys want to do the giveaway, I'm still going to give those items away. But like I said, especially that one for David's channel, that one's not going. That's not my item. That's his giveaway. I'm hosting it on my channel. We set the criteria together. And like I said, he's at 80 subscribers. You telling me that there was 200 people that watched that video, we couldn't get him to, I even put a link in the video. All you had to do was just go click and it would take you to his channel. You could subscribe. And he didn't even get he didn't even get 30 subscribers. He's still sitting at 80. He was at 69 when we started. He's only at 80. We got 12 subscribers for his channel. He's like 82, 83, something like that. But the thing is, he wants to be able to do longer videos because he's got plans that he wants to do things for disabled veterans, like bow hunts and things, hog hunts. He's an archer. There's a lot of stuff he wants to do for the community, but he can't do it with such a super small channel. I lucked out. I was able to get in on stuff early before they changed the criteria. Like right now, he's never going to be able to do a video that's more than like 7 minutes. Because, hey, what's up? Because of the criteria. I mean, it doesn't matter how big my channel is going to be. It's really not going to change. I'm still gonna do these, still gonna do that. I did add the membership, but that was so, like I said, I wanna go to Chris Reeve Knives and take you guys along. I can't do that. What's up, Ashton? It's gonna be hot today, bro. Hot. Hot, hot, hot. It's supposed to be like 87 degrees here, because we're in the same area, like Spring Valley area. Ashton and I are getting ready to start doing a podcast. We were gonna do it this weekend, but he never got in touch with me so that we could start it. So, but like I said, I mean, it worked when I typed my unexpected error, please. Huh. Yeah, my sister said it's spitting snow back home in Ohio. So, but we got, see, here's that thing, like this, the whole, like I was saying, the slap in the face. BX in the house. Oh. So, no, what I was saying was, like, when people got upset because I canceled the giveaway because it didn't get the proper number of likes, for people to get upset about that feels like like I said, it just feels like you slapped, like people were slapping me in the face, like, oh, you can't do that. We expect the giveaway. And then, you know, I set the criteria and nobody ever once said anything like that. I said at the beginning, if we don't meet the numbers, there will be no giveaway. And yet people get upset. You know, like, oh, well, you should just give it away anyway. It's not gonna happen. It just, like I said, whether it honestly is or not, I want you guys to think about the fact that, like, I'm hurt. I am hurt. Not by all of you, but by this. There's a number of people here that just think that I shouldn't have done that. Like, I should just give it away anyway, like a consolation prize or participation prize, and it just hurts that it just feels like the channel doesn't give enough, like, a crap about me, like me as the creator. And I'm sorry if that hurts y'all's feelings, but that's how it felt. That people would complain about me not giving a giveaway after I had said, that's too loud, that's bothering me. After I'd set a criteria, it just, no, that's not what we're gonna do. Because then that just, like, oh, it took like 8 months. And that's not how I'm doing it. So, hey, Joe, hey, I appreciate that. You don't have to do that. For what you just gave me, you could have a month of exclusive content, some. I would actually prefer, guys, if you want to do it, if you want to give, I would rather than just give me like a super chat, which is cool. I really appreciate it. I would rather be able to take that money, like that $5 you just gave me. That's the first tier for a month. You know, because I did set a second tier. I don't know if I told you guys that or not, but I do appreciate that, Joe. That's great. Was I saying, somebody said on here, if they wanted to give away that bad, then they should have shared the video with their friends to get their card likes. Yeah, you can. There's a couple pizza places out here that are. Gaetano's is down where you're at, Spring Valley area. Gaetano's is fucking good. Is it like downtown New York good? No. No, it's not. But it's fucking close. Gaetano's is really fucking good, especially if you just get a plain thin crust cheese. Fuck yes. So let's get on the actual thing here. If they wanted to give away that bad, they should have shared it. Don't remind me. I feel you, man. I have a channel I gave up on a long time ago. Hang in there. Oh, no. I will tell you guys, like, I go through the comments. I spent a good chunk of the day yesterday. You probably guys, if you guys commented on videos here in the last couple weeks, you probably saw a response. But I'm not going to restrict the comment. That's what I'm saying. I'm not going to restrict the content. What I'm going to do is there's just going to be some stuff that is paid membership stuff only, because that's how I get. Yeah, I mean, I get it, but like, it sucks because I put a lot of time I put a lot of time and effort into the channel, and then to see a video that I like, that I worked hard on and edited and put up and put some thought into and took the time. Like I said, sometimes, guys, live feeds are easy. Live feeds are cake. You just push a button and you go. To do a video, you gotta, like, I know I don't really script anything, but I've already thought out what I wanna do. So I spend time doing that. I get everything laid out. I have to pick a time where I'm not messing with my wife's schedule. And then I go from there, and then I have to do the edit, which, depending on how many cuts and things like that, morning. Depending on how many cuts and edits and things I have to do, and the transitions and stuff like that, Jack, thank you. Depending on that stuff, you know, it could take an hour or two. And then it takes about 30 minutes or so to save it from the editing suite onto the fucking hard drive as a file that YouTube will accept. And then from there, it takes about an hour. For about a 15-minute video, it takes about an hour to upload it to YouTube. So we're looking at, not counting the filming, I got an hour-ish of edit, an hour-ish of render to save it as a file from the editing software, and then about an hour to upload. And then I have to go in and spend a little bit of time tweaking stuff. Like, I have to see if I need to tweak stuff in YouTube before I make it public. And then I have to drop the stuff into corners. And then I have to pick the visibility and things like that. Is this gonna go only to members? And guys, one 15-minute video comes out to about 4.5, maybe 5 hours of time. And so, like right now, like I was saying, there's 20 people here, only 9 likes. That's all I'm asking for. We have to share, we have to either share the videos or like the videos to grow the community. I don't make any more money on YouTube if you give them likes. It doesn't affect. What it does is it allows us to spread this video channel out, get new people in, get new customers, get people that are willing to send things in for review. For a larger, I'm running out of things to do. I'm not getting stuff coming in as far as content. I have to think of stuff. Nico's gonna start putting some stuff up. So Nico's gonna spend his time on this. You know, he's a manager on the channel now. I'm not really gonna try and like, hey Nico, I need content, you gotta get working. He's just gonna shoot some stuff here and there. That's not because I think it's gonna add to me financially. I also want you guys to realize that Nico's business is knife adjacent. If you guys have a knife that you want to get done something special on, or say you've got the grips on a handgun that you want to get special, like you guys have seen my snake skin scales on my SIG, that's all stuff Nico can do. And his business is, my business is shot. Like, I'm pretty sure that I'm gonna dissolve my LLC. Business is not good enough for me to even maintain and pay my annual franchise tax board stuff. So, what was I saying? So Nico's business still has a chance. So I'm getting him in touch with guys like Fiberlight Fire Starters, and you know, to offer exclusive stuff. David over at Hiking with a Viking, he's got a friend that has his own, I can't find the sticker now. I just saw it. I found that sticker that David gave me. Oh, there it is. So this is Altera camo. David over at Hiking with Viking knows this guy. He's trying to find somebody that can do, he's getting films made up to do hydrographics, just needs to find somebody to do it. I'm getting this guy in touch with Nico. Small businesses helping small businesses. That's part of what this channel was about. I wanted more small businesses. Like Fiberlight Fire Starters has sent me so many things. Like, I'm getting ready to do a video about another item they sent me, that necklace that you guys have seen me wearing. Right? I did the EDC kit. They've sent me stuff, American made products. That's what I want to do, is small businesses helping small businesses through this channel. But if we don't have the visibility, because we're not doing likes, we're not doing sharing, I mean, it's all well and good if you watch the video, that is an interaction, and like impressions and things like that, my click-through rating, I don't pay attention to most of that. The one thing I do know that really, really impacts how well a channel does is the thumbs ups. And I had people get offended about that. Like, hey man, if you're here, just drop a like. If you're sitting in for like 15 minutes, just drop a like. It's a butt. And people get upset about that. So I just don't understand the dynamic of this. And I don't think it's a YouTube thing. And I don't think it's that. I think I grew up in a different part of the world where you just, like, hey, that guy's good. That's a good guy. And you just, you know, you realize that, like, hey, I like this guy. I'm gonna fucking make it known. I don't know. I'm just confused. I'm confused and like I said, I'm not mad. I'm not upset. I'm more hurt. And the comments, most of the comments, I know, I'm just saying, most of the comments were not, they were like, oh man, that sucks. Why would you not give it away? You know, you did the video. And I was like, because there was a criteria. I said it in the video. If we don't meet this, no one wins. I'm not giving a participation trophy. I don't believe in those. I did, however, so Birdshot did this same thing for me 2-3 years ago. And I didn't meet the criteria, but they asked me, they're like, hey, fire extinguisher size NOS. Oh, I didn't feel like coffee this morning. My stomach hurt. So it was, he set the criteria and he asked me, he's like, do we still do the giveaway? And I was like, you know what, fuck it, let's still do the giveaway. Because I wound up getting, geez, they got me almost 1,000 subscribers. They did get me almost 1,000 subscribers. They're trying to get me from 2,000 to 3,000, 4,000, something like that. And it came close, but what we came to realize was Birdshot and I were like, I think that the majority of our core subscribership that like watches the videos immediately, he's like, I'm pretty sure so what'd you say? I don't get it. This is pretty lame. I didn't even know about the, well, here's the thing. So you were one of the ones, and like I said, I'm not mad about your comment. I'm hurt that the community just doesn't want to even like to help share those items that were given to me by other companies. The whole point was one of them was given to me. They're like, hey, see what you can do but one of them is a disabled veteran that does a lot for disabled veterans. And I was trying to get him enough subscribers that he could grow his channel. And it didn't work. And Joe, I'm sorry, what was this? What was it? Jiffy Spiffer? I'm sorry, if that's the way you feel, then I'm not changing it. There are going to be like giveaways. Birdshot does them, other channels do them, that's part of the thing. You won't win unless we meet the criteria. If you don't like that, then don't join the giveaways. I'm sorry. But like I said, a lot of time and effort and things like that are put into the channel because I like you guys and I want to provide content, and 90% of my subscribers I deal with in some way, shape, or form throughout a month. Most of the core subscribers, people always watch. And it just felt like, no, it's like 15, Jack. It's 15. I think it's delayed. But, you know, it just felt, it felt like I've done a lot for the channel and I just asked one thing. And I asked for that one thing and it was like, oh, you should still give it away. I said it in the very beginning of the video that we canceled. I'm still gonna give it away. It's just gonna be a different video. I'm not going to give it away just because, you know what I mean? Like I said, I'm not, everybody has the right to their own opinion. Everybody has the right to make their comments. I didn't take your comment down. I did take some abusive comments down. But I get abusive comments that I have to take down all the time. Sometimes Nico beats me to them. Sometimes one of the other mods beats me to it. Nico, Matt, Pip. That's the reason. Like he gets frustrated. He gets frustrated because he can't put out his content. He can't put out his content because to do it, when you have to do, like say he's got like 30 minutes of content, he's got to like do several videos because he can't even do a 10-minute video. He's only allowed to do certain videos. That's why we were trying to get his subscribership up, because it is such a pain. It doubles. So you put up a video, it takes about, like I said, to get it on YouTube takes about an hour. And to have to do that, it takes, like when you could do it all in one shot and just walk away and forget it. And then don't forget, like I said, you have to do the post edit. Like if you wanted to put links and stuff in, that takes time. And then and all that stuff. So when, you know, what could have been a one-shot 30-minute video, put it up and forget it, and only have to do that action once, it adds like 2 hours. I get it. So we were just trying to get his subscribership up. That's why he doesn't put up content. It's a pain in the ass. He's on Instagram way more than he's on YouTube. Because that's easy. You know? So it's just, I was just trying to do something for a fellow disabled veteran. He's medically retired. He does a lot of bow hunting. He's trying to get stuff set up so he can bring disabled veterans up and take them hunting and things like that. No, they are not. Channel adjacent. Things that I'm talking about are probably linked right in. There's an algorithm. So if you watch a video and then it goes to the next video, it's either something that you're watching in a playlist, like maybe a playlist of just my videos, which I don't. No, you don't control that. That's Google. Google does that. Knife Center is not doing that. Google's doing that. That's that part of that Google algorithm. So, but like I said, there's content I want to do that is going to be, you know, simple stuff. But then there's content that I want to do that we're going to have to rely on. Now that I have, like I said, I have 3 members. That's not at all horrible. That's a great fucking start, because now I can take that and I can stockpile that, and then I can make a trip to Idaho to Chris Reeve Knives. Because right now, if I make a trip to Chris Reeve Knives, that video is going to have to be, like, I'm gonna have to have a certain number of subscribers to offset that cost. Or I would have to have a certain number of Patreon, you know what I mean? Because basically, I'm gonna have to take time off from work to go to these places. That's the content I want to be able to provide. And that's what the membership was originally, the Patreon originally was for, and that didn't really pan out. Now the membership, which the membership I think is going to be easier. If you guys are Patreon, I apologize. There has not been content. It's really hard and unwieldy to load anything to Patreon for like an exclusive for Patreon only. It just doesn't, I don't know how other channels do it. It's such a pain. So this is seamless. I just post things in the communities tab for that exclusive content. So, is Jiffy still here? Jiffy, are you still here? Jiffy, was it Jiffy Spiffer? Jiffy Spiffer? There you go. No, I wasn't, like I said, I wasn't upset or mad at your comment. I kind of understand it, but like I said, so many other channels do the exact same thing. There's channels, that's their whole thing. Like, they're not even doing a giveaway. Like, okay, Dope or Nope. I don't know if you guys know. It's one of my guilty. I love watching Dope or Nope, and they buy items. Every once in a while, they'll find a high dollar item, and they want to do it on the channel, but it's a like to buy. Like, we're not gonna buy this unless we get a certain number of likes. They've got millions of subscribers. Like, they're not even giving that item away. So the whole point is trying to find ways to exercise those interactions to grow the community. So the items are going to be given away, Jiffy Spiffer, just in case you're still here. I don't know. I'm not seeing any comments. Let me know if you guys are still here. I don't know if the comments maybe stopped and froze like it used to on my game channel. It happened all the time. I'd stop seeing the comments. I'm still going to give those items away. Okay, cool. I just wanted to make sure. I'm going to give them away, but like I lost like subscribers because I decided not to. Hey, Michael Phillips, how are you, sir? So, yeah, I lost like 10 subscribers because like people watched that video and were like, I'm out. I'm like, it feels selfish. It really does. I mean, I don't know if you guys want to say it feels selfish on my part to set a criteria for a giveaway. No, I didn't. I thought that my subscribers maybe cared more about the channel. That was the whole point. Those likes don't get me anything. They don't. Yeah, but I gained 1 subscriber the other night. I lost 10, I gained 1. I mean, but that's a lot. I think a lot of that too can be the analytics aren't always right. So the other day it told me I only had like 4,400 subscribers. And then now it tells me I'm at like 45, 40 or something like that. It just keeps, it jumps up and down and up and down. Like the numbers on this, I don't trust the numbers on that either. So. I did, that's what I'm saying, I did, but I had enough, I got enough people that were upset about it in the comments that it just, I don't know if I can sound like a wuss, but it hurt my feelings. It really did. It hurt my feelings that people didn't give enough of a crap about, let's not even say me, let's say the channel. I thought we had a stronger community, like representation, and like everyone here, I know that I'm preaching to the choir. Everyone here are the people that are my core subscribership that follow me and stuff like that. But I imagine it's kind of some of the outliers that like every once in a while I watch a video and stuff that were really upset. Brush your teeth, brush your teeth, brush your goddamn teeth. But I mean, here's the thing. I take stuff on the channel real personally. I honestly do. I'm probably overreacting because when I look at it, remember the time I was going to read the angry, nasty comments and I really couldn't find any? I think a lot of times I take it more personal. I take stuff on the channel more personally than I take stuff you would say to me in person. I really do. Like people are like, why? I tell people that and they're like, why? And I was like, because I put so much effort into it. And I know the videos are rough and it might not seem like there's that much effort, but I do put a lot of effort into everything that goes up. I don't even know if it's, yeah, it's part of that, but it's just like I put a lot of work into it. But like I said, like we got 23 people and only 14 likes. I go into a video, especially if it's somebody I like every birdshot video I watch, I always drop a like. Every one. I like Birdshot and Frankie. I like Bird and Frankie. There's some channels that don't. In actuality, you probably get more of me real here. This is more of the real Mike you see on this channel than what you see in, you get to see the real Mike. You get to see the real Mike. Like when we're at the shop and stuff. But most of the world doesn't get to see the real Mike unless they're on this channel. This is more me than what you get in public. Because I'm the only one here. Yeah, I'm talking to you, but I'm the only one here. I don't have any interaction that is, I don't have any interaction I feel as though I have to shield myself from. You know what I'm saying? Like the interaction I have in public, because I fundamentally am broken. I really am. Between PTSD and things like that, I'm fundamentally broken. So what you see off of this channel is not an accurate representation of me. Here, all of my little shielding, fucking protect yourself fucking shit is gone. There's a lot of my friends that are not really friends, like acquaintances, guys that don't know me real well, like not you, Nico. Like you, Nico, Matt, you guys get the real me. Elliot, Chris, that's me. Catharsis, a general letting go of emotional stress. That's what a catharsis is. I get defensive. Well, everybody gets defensive. I'm not being defensive right now. I'm just being me. So, yeah, there's more of, but that defensive, that's me. That's what I'm saying. This is me on the channel. Me in real life is a little bit different. So, like, there's a lot of guys that fucking know me that really haven't ever got to really meet me. You know what I'm saying? You guys do. Like Chris, Elliot, you, Nico, Matt. You get all the glorious imperfections. Yeah, I know. That's why I'm doing this. This is just me venting, pretty much. But I just wanted to talk about it because I wanted to get you guys' take on it. Because the 60 or 80 of you guys that log into a live feed throughout an hour of live feed are the people that I want the opinion from. Like the regular subscribership. And everybody's gonna have a different opinion. That's why I wanted to ask, you know, am I off base by setting a criteria? Am I off base by being upset and offended? I don't know. That's why I want your inputs on it, because I know how I feel. I just want a little bit of outside. Well, fuck you. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Fuck you, Ashton. No, I'm kidding. Criticism as far as my attitude and things like that, but how you run the channel. That's what I'm getting at. Doesn't sound like it. I've been an artist. I don't. Okay, I'm lost, Joe. Where are we at here? I don't know where we're going with that, Joe. I've got to go close that door quick. Hang on just a second. If you're out of bounds, how do you feel? Still lost. I don't know. Hang on a second. I gotta close that. Do it left feet. Huh. Sorry about that. They're running a goddamn leaf blower right outside my bedroom window, and they don't think about the fact the window's open, and then they just blow shit right in the fucking window. They blew it right in. I had a fan blowing air in the window one summer. I did. I mean, yeah, I was like, don't know. So, Isaac, I will give you the same spiel. I know you probably haven't. Where are we at here? Mike's a shill. Not a shill. What do you think of Monroe knives? Isaac, I really, for a knife channel, don't follow, like I was gonna say, I don't follow the knife world that closely. I've never even heard of Monroe knives. So I don't know. If maybe I knew more like what models or something like that, I'd probably be able to give you a better idea, but I've never handled one, never seen one as far as I know. I don't follow the knife community that much because by the time I get done doing sharpening, doing videos and stuff like that, I don't go research like new stuff unless there's something that really strikes my fancy. Like if maybe I see something, but like I don't go follow other knife channels. The majority of the stuff you're gonna see on this channel is stuff that gets sent in by customers for sharpening. Or you'll notice that there's a lot of like Fair and Forge design, stuff like that, We Knife Company. It's because I know those people. I can get access to stuff like these aren't even up on sale yet. This is the Minax, the We Minax, designed by Elliot Williamson at Fair and Forge. I have this because Elliot got prototypes. No. Hang on a second. I got to look back through the comments while I was gone. I need to see. Be persistent with goal. Just got here. So I'm missing how he feels. Hello, Jared retracted something. Jack retracted something. Okay, here we go. I think you're right. But here's the thing. I'm not pissed, Joe. I'm not pissed. Steve Milk, Joey's upset about comments. Just be persistent. Max, it's a fair human reaction. Let me try something. Okay, there we go. Caught up on comments. These guys that do the landscaping for our HOA, they're all nice guys. That's all I'm gonna say. Like you're gonna run a fucking weed blower, a leaf blower, right under someone's fucking window, and it's open, and you're blowing dust and shit. Come on, man, get your ass off your shoulders. That's a phrase we use back home. My sister and I were talking about that, about shit. Like don't get your ass on your shoulders. I don't know, guys. It's gonna be a hot day, and they're doing all that. I wanted to have windows and doors open to let air in while it's still cool, because it's already 73 degrees at my house. Guys, if you're enjoying the live feeds, drop a like. I would really appreciate it. Also, Mike, you got to get on the knife industry research, development ideas. No, I don't. No, I don't. I don't want to spend that kind of time. That's why I have you, Ashton. I have you. You're the person I talk to that stays on the forefront of all that stuff. I am so burnt out on some of that stuff at times that I just don't. Jack, why are all your messages retracted? Are you retracting them or is somebody... Is one of my... New content, new growth. That's what I'm saying. Yes, new content, but that's all based on... Oh, no. Okay. Earlier this year, last year, summer, fall, coming into fall. So my house sits at the bottom of the steps, and then there's all this landscaped hillside, and then there's bushes all along behind. So what they did was they weed eated around all the shrubs and cut down all the weeds and stuff. And then come through and they used a leaf blower. But all this fucking dust and shit, because it's dry as fuck at that time of year, like September, October timeframe. I had a fan in the window because it was fucking hot. And they didn't even fucking just blew that shit. Like I had to change sheets, the duvet. I had to clean the carpet with a carpet cleaner. I had to clean the love seat in my bedroom with a carpet cleaner, which is right against the window. There was dust on everything, like dirt, like sand, everywhere. And I was like, what in the actual fuck were they thinking? So, and well, it is 10:30 in the morning, I guess. Well, then I'll send subscribers your way because you get on this channel what you get. You get what I have, and I don't. Bro, I got a kid and a wife and a bunch of other stuff I'm doing that I just don't have time. I don't have time because the fact is, you know what? Researching a lot of this shit, because what you're researching, companies I can't stand. Can't stand. It's a complete and different thing. Like I'm not mad at my subscribers. I just told you that. I'm not mad at my subscribers. If anything, I'm fucking hurt. I'm fucking hurt. Not mad, hurt. It's a big difference. You and I fucking have a complete difference of opinion on almost everything, which is why our podcast can be great. I'm not mad. If I was mad, I would have blasted and called people out by name and things like that. I actually wanted to make sure that the Jiffy Spiffy or whatever, who I can't remember, Jiffer Spiffer or whatever it was. I'm not mad. I just like don't understand like this really is not other subjects. I was like, yeah, cool knives come in. I could do the same content. Like I could do the same content with any knife, talking about how sharpening and things like that. But like I don't. Here's the thing. Okay. What would Steve say? Yeah. And I don't want you to get upset when I say this, Ashton. You fall for the hype. You do. And your channel comment reflects that. And I can appreciate that. That's fine. Like, you fall for that corporate hype that leads to the fanboy, like, I can't see anything wrong with this knife. And I could say that I fall for some things too, but I look at it from a different perspective of, like the other day, the comment we had about knives failing, not calling any knives out, knives failing. And I have had a completely different experience because I use my knives differently. I don't necessarily fall for the new gimmicky things like that. I like to see firsthand. There's a reason I didn't order that Waypoint. I know I saw the drift and was not at all impressed. Waypoint, completely different animal. There's not saying that you fall for like, oh, you're gullible and shit like that. It's you look at everything new from a different perspective than I do. You look at it like a kid on Christmas, and I look at it like my father would look at tools like, yeah, that's a nice looking impact wrench, but what's the warranty look like, and how long is it gonna work? What's the actual overall torque? Is it gonna run on my little compressor and things like that? I look at it from a different perspective. I look at it skewed compared to the way you look at it, which is gonna come in handy. It's gonna come in handy when we do the podcast, because, like I said, such drastically different views a lot of times lead to a lot of entertaining content. I'm interested in what's going on in the community, but from a different standpoint. Like, I'm not necessarily that I'm not interested or that I don't want to put up content. I would prefer to be able, and it's not that I'm jaded either. I would like to be able to, like, see how it pans out before I start. You know what I mean? Like I talked about the Sebenza 31 at Blade Show, but I haven't had one come in, and I haven't done a video of a Sebenza 31. I did lay out the differences, but there's been some complaints about the Sebenza 31. And I'm waiting to see and get one and see if I see those issues before I do content. You see what I'm saying? I don't know how to describe it. Like, when I get a knife in hand, like, I fully expected. I bought this knife to support Bob Terzuola because I love Bob. And I fully expected I was going to buy this knife and it was going to be a giveaway. And I got this knife and I was so pleasantly surprised that I still have this. And that's that ADHD, ooh, shiny, I gotta have that, and then I don't like it so much anymore. You know what I mean? There's so many things that you could look at a year after announced and be, oh, I don't believe how crappy that really was. You know what I mean? The flash and newness comes out, and then you're like, but it's got issues. Like people get knives that they love, and yeah, I get it too. And I'm always excited to see something new when you guys show it to me, but I look at it from a different perspective. And it almost, like, a lot of guys are like, dude, you're like tearing that knife down. No, I look at things critically from a standpoint. Okay, let's take case in point. Let's have the conversation that we were talking about. Let's talk about the conversation you and I had, Ashton. We were talking about, like, I'm really critical of issues with knives at price points. Like an $80 knife, I'm not going to be near as critical as I am something that's at $150 price point. And at this point, like, people are like, oh, I don't understand why you're so upset. Well, okay, let's take the video that never got released was about a millet knife that was just wrecked, and it was brand new. Like, it was fucked up. And I just couldn't. I started filming. I was like, I can't do this. That's a $300 knife. When you start hitting price points, I'm more critical about certain things. And by the time, at this point, yeah, I will admit that the Waypoint, the Mordax, I wouldn't say the Mordax was invented. It was anything new. It's a button lock knife. It was a new innovation for a ferrum forge. That was a new ferrum forge innovation. That was the first button lock that ever done. Button locks have been around for years. I don't consider that innovation. What was the other one? 8015? Yes, innovative. Waypoint? No, the Waypoint's not innovative. Waypoint is basically just another frame lock knife. It's a good frame lock. The 8015 of those three that you were talking about, that's the only one that I say was innovative. And can I look at it and go, oh yeah, that's interesting. The 8015 itself, did not like it. Your custom, different story. Is it something I would buy? Absolutely not. I don't like that scorpion lock. Can I look at it and go, it's a pretty cool idea? Yeah, I can acknowledge that. It's just not something that fits the bill for me. And that's where we differ. Like, I'm not trying to tell you that you can't like it. But you have a tendency to defend that so much. Like, oh, that's great. For you, that's a great knife. I can acknowledge it's dude, that the Demko is leaps, it's like night and day compared to the 8015. 8015, guys, I'm not even gonna pull any punches. The 8015 from Cold Steel, the two that I've seen were garbage. Well, the two that came in for sharpening, the garbage. The one that Ashton had, not so bad. But I disagree. Because for me, my aspect of what a knife should do is different than yours. So can we agree to disagree? Yeah. I would disagree that if you want a knife to do all the things that you look for, I would argue that you want a fixed blade. No, I would disagree. That scorpion lock, that lock that you're seeing, that is Andrew Demko's new lock system. Completely different. Like, it may look kind of similar to other things, but it is a completely different lock than anything I've ever seen. I'd never seen anything like it until it came in. I've seen a lot of knives. Modified strap lock. Yeah, I've never really carried a strap lock too much, but it was definitely different than the other strap locks I've ever seen. A lot of people disagree with me. I like the Kudu, Cold Steel Kudu. I think it's the best knife they ever made. I just haven't ever bought another one when I lost mine. The Kudu was a ring lock, had a ring on the back. That Cold Steel Kudu, based on that South African knife, probably the best knife Cold Steel's ever made, in my opinion, for a small, cheap utility knife. You're not going to find anything that is above that at the price point. What the fuck was that? Hey, what's that thumping?
I don't know.
Something just hit the house real hard.
I know. They're using machines.
Are they cutting? Is that limbs falling out of the trees?
Yeah. Yeah, I think they're hitting our
Well, they need to stop, because I don't want to have to fix the roof when they pup it. Anyway, I'm going to. I gotta sit down. That's a video that actually does require some research and stuff. Cold Steel Kudu, right along the same lines as Opno. Like, this is in my pocket all the time. It's in my pocket right now. I just picked it out of my pocket. My Opno number 6. Is it 6? Yes, number 6. Price for, value, what you get for your price.
That's right. I don't have any burn. I'm just gonna do it.
Now see, it sounds like a good idea, but anytime I've talked about steels and my thoughts on steels, there's a lot of people that really, really, really hate on that video of why I like certain steels. Like, I like 20 CV. I think it's a good rod on steel. Some people told me it's a bunch of bullshit, like it never handled, and that's why that knife went to the Outer Limitless. I'm not gonna get into it, but like, there's a lot of people that told me that 20 CV for an outdoor knife was not a good idea for a fixed blade outdoor knife. And I was like, Outer Limitless took it and he beat the fuck out of it, and it stood up to it. So we can't do speaking points. I know, but my speaking points, I don't know. Like, no matter how I approach it, like, I'm sure that I've offended people in this video, and I'm not. I'm not trying to. I'm not mad. I'm not ranting and raving. I'm not saying fuck you guys and this shit. I'm just trying to wrap my head around, like, I'm trying to wrap my head around the thought process of why one channel in a community can do exactly the same thing, and then another channel does it, and it turns into, like, people getting upset. And like I said, there was a lot of comments. I didn't take down comments, and I don't take down comments if they're not abusive. Like, if you go on my channel and you don't like a piece, like, you don't like content, that's fine. As long as you're not abusive about it. Your comment stays up. There's a lot of people who don't like my videos and they leave comments, and I just leave them. It's when you become abusive and things like that, or less casual, more opinionated. And it's possible. There's a lot of stuff that goes with that, but right, There was some nasty, nasty, nasty fucking comments in that comment section, Ashton. What do I think of S90V? I love S90V, as a matter of fact, by the way. Anybody that has an S90V, anybody that has an S90V S90V Benchmade 940 that they're willing to swap blades with me on if they don't carry, I would love to switch the S30V blade in mine for an S90V blade. I would love that. That would make me happy. You see a big smile on my face. Oh, guys, there's 2 videos. What is today? Is today Wednesday? Today's Wednesday, right? Anyway, I put up 2 videos.
Oh wait, I just realized I have actual heart rhythms.
Negativity. I know. Here's the thing, and I will give you just unsolicited advice, Ashton. Abusive comments, like polarizing comments. What was I going to say? Like some of the really nasty comments, you're going to want to take them out because as you like, I have memberships now. They are really, really, really big on making sure that you moderate your comments. Like, I didn't take down any of the nasty comments because I didn't like, I was upset at what they said. I took those comments down because they were abusive. There was a lot of hate and there was a lot of profanity. And one comment was another guy arguing with another guy about stuff, and I took them both down. So, when you have that going on in your comment section, YouTube will actually give you a community strike for you as the person not making sure you're moderating your comments. That's why I have moderators. That's why I have Nico and I have Matt and I have Pip Corona. Those guys help me out, like especially in live feeds. If Nico's here, when Nico's in a live feed, you see him, he'll take down comments or he'll approve comments. Do you know, what was that? Wait. Oh, I missed it. What do I do when it's time to sharpen it? That's my problem. What, S90V? S90V is not hard to sharpen. I mean, okay, S90V of the high-end, harder steels that I sharpen, I find S90V to be easier than a lot of them. It's definitely easier than 20CV. It's not bad. Blade centering's right up the middle. Absolutely perfect in every way. Very lucky with this 941 Benchmade.
Well, it looks fine, just you can't see the
Yes, S90 is easier than M4, depending on the stones. S90V, I personally like 1,000 grit edge on S90V on my aluminum oxide stones.
See the color difference a little?
Yes, but S90 does not. S90 is way easier to actually cut. Like it cuts so much easier than 20CV, but it's pretty, you're getting up there on the edge retention level with 20CV. Way easier than 20CV, M390. Way easier than S30V, in my opinion. So, there's 32 people here now. Guys, can you do me a favor? Like, honestly though, if you guys do enjoy the content, there's 31 of us. If we can get likes, just to get the content shared, it gets it more exposure. That's what we're trying to do. That was the whole point of the giveaways. What's the S110V? S110V, if you've got the right kind of stones, S110V is something you're going to want to use. Some ceramics, some of the harder stuff. Huh. Now I have to get S90V. Nah, I'm still up there with S125V. It's a nightmare to sharpen. It's a nightmare to grind. But I'm all about the payoff at the end. Like when you see and feel the edge on S90V, or S125V, I'm sorry, that is super, super crispy sharp. Fuck. You felt the sea snake I did before this one that I'm working on right now. I always thought S90V was super hard. See, and I've had people say that S90V, like it should be. I've had a lot of people tell me S90V is, oh, it should be way harder to sharpen than this and this and this. And I was like, and then they want to quote spec sheet data, and I was like, this is where I get in trouble with because what's his name, Super Steel Steve. This is where I get into the arguments with them because they're like, no, you got to look at the spec sheet. It should be harder. I was like, it's great. Anecdotally on those charts, yes, it should be, but practically, like from a practical standpoint, having sharpened, from knowing from personal experience, it is easier to sharpen S90V than it is to sharpen S30V. And you know, you can show me spec sheet data all the time. I've sharpened so many knives in both of those steels at this point. I'm not gonna lie, I like the Edge D2 takes. S125V is a rare beast. They don't even make S125V anymore. I have enough to make maybe 3 more knives out of it. There's like 3 more. And Ashton, I will make you an S125V one if I can get enough out of it, but I can't do it for free. That's the caveat. I'm pretty sure I can do that other one for you pretty much no problem. The only problem is that's an oil quench steel. So we're gonna have to be careful about warpage. So I'm gonna have to set up a straightening jig and stuff like that, just so that when it comes out of the oil, I got like a minute or 2 to straighten it. So on the edge, because if you want it on the blade, no. I'm not taking that knife apart, putting that blade on. That's a skinny little blade, trying to put it on a buffer. There's guys out there that'll do it. I'm just not going to. Because a couple reasons. And I'll explain why. Because there's a chance on the edge, yes, I can sharpen the edge, just the sharpening, yes, I can do that. Hey, what's up from South Africa, right? South Africa? Is this what you get on my channel that you don't get on a lot of channels? Like on a live feed, I know, yep, see? I can probably tell you something about most of the people. So, dude, we've been at an hour already. This thing was supposed to be like a 10-minute thing. I just want to get your opinions on it. Because there's a lot of times, like, guys, if you're not going to the community tab, I have to tell you this before I forget. If you're not going to the community tab, no, send me an email. My phone's gonna be on Do Not Disturb. I've got a couple people that just refuse to not call me like 30 times a day. Shoot me an email. gunmonkey1974@gmail.com. It's in, well, it's not in the description anymore. Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. I forget what I was going to say. What was I talking about? What was I talking about? I forget. I lost. Yeah, it's on my business steals. No, we were talking about something else, and I wanted. Oh, community tab. So if you go to my main channel, there's a community tab. I know it sucks because a lot of people do YouTube basically from their phone, but if you go to my actual page on a computer, the main page, you'll see there's a thing on there called the community tab. You got videos and then other stuff, and then community. I'm posting a lot of stuff in there, like what content do you want to see? Questions like that. Polls. Which trip should we make first? If I can ever make another road trip. Chris Reeve knives versus Beg knives. Who wants to go where? If you're a member, that's where your exclusive content, links to exclusive content are going to be. So I was trying to get emojis for everybody. I don't know. I'm probably going to have to ask, and I don't know if maybe you can help me with this when things get better. I want to do emojis so that subscribers can, like members can use them. I've already got badges. I'm thinking about some badges that I can upload, but it keeps telling me when I try to put these in, the aspect ratio must be 1:1, but then it gives me no option to correct it. And I don't know how. My daughter used an app to make emojis that she was trying to send me. And I was like, okay, an app that makes emojis. She sent me the emoji and I get the same thing. Aspect ratio must be 1:1. To DI that has, no. YouTube does not provide emojis. I would have to download them. Yeah, but what I'm saying is I downloaded yesterday several that were honest to God emojis. My daughter made one for me, made 2 and sent them to me. Same thing. Aspect ratio must be 1:1. And I'm like, okay, I'm a smart guy, but I'm still a hillbilly and I don't fucking have a clue what that means. So I'm gonna try badges today. I'll put up some new badges. So we'll see how that works. No, it's not. It's in the upload data because I wasn't doing it on my phone. I was doing it on my computer. But it doesn't allow me, like I went to the picture, I tried to change aspect ratio. It did not allow me to edit any of that stuff on those pictures. And so I tried, you know, shrinking it and doing all this other stuff. And it just, I did YouTube it. And all it told me is that like YouTube has like a guidance section. No one has a video up really about this. YouTube has their tutorial videos, which I'm not gonna lie to you, they've been trying to help. They've been really awesome about what they're doing, especially during this like guidance for creators, because they know a lot of us are at home and things like that. So it, yeah, it's a square, but what I'm saying is like, I could not change the aspect ratio. No, this is to do the badges on YouTube. So I would watch their video and it just really was not, bless their souls. So it's not my computer. It's like YouTube is like when you go in, it just says that it can't upload it because the aspect ratio must be 1:1. And I'm like, I don't get it. I don't get how to change that. And I've tried and I don't get it. So guys, we got to taper this down. I got stuff that I got to do today. I actually have a couple knives I need to sharpen. I am going to try and shoot another video today. Today's Wednesday. I did a video about the Ferrum Forge exec that will be going up. I haven't decided if I'm putting it up today. It'll probably be tomorrow on Thursday. And then I did a video about, what was the other thing I did a video about? I just did a video about, I'm not leaving quite yet. I just wanted to let you guys know this. Oh, they're not working. I've done so many videos in the last few days. I can't remember what I did and what I didn't do. At any rate, so one video, can you hear me now? There we go, okay. Someone is on my roof. At any rate, so I did a video that's gonna go up today, or tomorrow, I mean, and that is the Ferrum Forge exec. Oh, Ed Cope knives. I have 2 Ed Cope knives. Hang on a second, they're right here. I'll give you a little preview. I meant to put these in the safe last night because these go in the safe until I can get them back to Matthew. I have an Ed Cope SR33. Ashton, you would love this one because this one runs on phosphor bronze washers. And it is super smooth, super smooth. So this one is, we picked both of these up at the California Custom Show. Matt bought this one once Ed Cope's table was open, but I entered into a lottery and I won this. And Matt wanted it so bad. It was his birthday present. So this was a $1,200 purchase. And this was actually it was $1,250. And this was an $800 purchase. This is Tom Mayo Ed Cope. This is, if you get by, like I have a hard time with it because of the shape, the size of my hands. I have a hard time doing the finger flip. This is a nice knife. I don't want him to, he's thinking about selling one of them. And I told him, I was like, I know that you like this one better, but there is not another one of these anywhere. Anywhere. This is a one of a kind. And I did a whole video about both of these knives. That's gonna go up probably Saturday. I'm spreading content out. I'm trying to shoot a couple videos that, oop, wrong case. This is an XHP. This really is a great fucking knife. Like for 800 bucks, I'm like, wow. Like, fuck yes. I do want to get, there is one knife that I really want to buy. And I may not have to buy it. I think that I have a deal worked out with a gentleman. I'm gonna do like 10 free sharpenings, and he's gonna give me a Guthrie Scout. That is a fucking grail knife for me. I thought that I had gotten all the grail knives out of my system. I thought I got all the little onesies gone. I had a Guthrie Scout come in for sharpening and send it back off, and I was like, I'm not gonna lie, it was hard to put that knife back in its case and send it off, because I was like, I'm never gonna own one of these. Then I had a gentleman that was informed me he is willing to let me have one of his Guthrie Scouts for free sharpenings, for a certain number of free sharpenings. I was like, fuck it, I'm on it. Yep, deal. I'm good with doing a barter deal. So this economy doesn't recover, that's what we're gonna be doing. We're gonna be back to bartering with stones and fucking rocks and services. Like, I'll give you a bushel of potatoes if you paint my house. That's where we're headed. And I'm not at all, like, I'm really not upset about that. Like, the economy could go. I'd be fine with that. We could go back to the old days. Are your parents like crazy? Like, my daughter's on the phone right now. She's like, are your parents like crazy parents? I think she's like bouncing this off other people. She's like, because my parents are fucking insane.
Yeah.
Like, they're really, really fucking insane. I'm pretty sure that that's where this conversation's going. I'm listening to my daughter's phone call. I have a person that's sending me shears. I do actually sharpen shears. If you guys don't, this is a good fucking plug right now. If you guys are stuck at home and your barber shears a little too dull to cut your own hair, send them my way. I can sharpen the fuck out of those. I've sharpened shears. As a matter of fact, scissors and shears, one of the first things I ever learned to sharpen. You always got to have a good set of shears. Or you want to go upstairs so you can talk about how crazy your parents are?
No, I'm gonna go jump rope with Zoe, but I don't know where my jump rope is.
I don't know.
But
You guys want to keep this going? There's like 26 of us. I usually leave this live feed length up to y'all. Like, that's your choice. If you guys want to keep going, I'll stand right here. I don't care. I just got to shift my position and maybe go to the kitchen table because my knee starts to hurt. It is 100% up to you guys. Like, as is much of everything on this channel. It's up to y'all.
did you
find your jump rope?
Wait, what's your normal like jump rope?
I tried to cut my hair, now I look like a counterfeit line.
I have 3 jump ropes.
I look like an alpaca.
With weights on it, and then
So, I mean, like, seriously, if you guys want to stick around, let me know. I'll stick around. I said I had stuff to do. In retrospect, have nothing to do.
I'm definitely gonna do quads today. I have like someone.
Just doing quad. Are you gonna do quads? You think you haven't done quads in a while? You think you can still do them?
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, probably.
It's been
Okay.
like 2 weeks.
Okay. This poor kid. Like, this is going to wreck her training. I mean, like, she can't go anywhere. There's no ice rinks open. She's doing off ice stuff, but it's not the same. Rex 45? I've done Rex 45. I've sharpened it. I'm glad, Jared. That's the whole point of the channel. Is like, this was never, and I know there's been a lot of serious content on it, but this channel was never meant to be the serious knife guy channel. You want a serious knife guy channel? I'm not gonna lie to you. Go to Ashton's channel. This has been the, let's have some fun, let's talk about some goofy shit, and then maybe talk about a knife. That was the whole point of this channel. Like, I wanted, Ashton, that's why my content is like that. I forget what the initial intent of this channel was. I didn't want an Apostle P channel. I didn't want the Knife Addict channel. I didn't want the Cutlery Lover channel, which Cutlery Lover doesn't, I haven't really seen him do a knife video in a long time. I wanted content that was more for me. I wanted to find a knife channel that was the irreverent, let's just talk about this. Let's talk about some goofy shit. Oh, wait, yeah, well, let's talk about this knife for a minute. Yeah, I'm gonna put it back in my pocket. That's what I wanted, was more the, let's sit around and bullshit. It was meant to feel more like a handful of guys sitting around drinking a beer and talking about knives. Now, I don't drink anywhere near as much as I had been. I've curtailed that back. I'm actually gonna, I'm taking a break from that. Bob who? Bob Terzuola? glass of whiskey. Bob T. Don't forget, Bob came from a different generation, and Bob has had, good, you need to subscribe to Ashton's channel. Ashton, have you figured out how to do the corners yet? Like how to link channels and stuff? Because I will say that while it sucked now it sucks to have to wait until after the video is all the way up to put them in, it actually is easier to link channels. Like I had such a hard time linking your channel sometimes. I type in the name of the channel, it wouldn't show up. Do I still have a Tirzawola? It was not mine. The Tirzawola was not mine. I have this. How many subs do you now have now, Ashton? I know you're catching up to me. Yeah. Bob's personality is like, I love Bob and I love Bob in person, but Bob's one of those people that like, oh, I thought you said you were only 150 from me. I was looking at the wee stonefish today, but there's no wee fixed blades here. I would be more than willing to help you out with that. I would have to look at the restrictions and things like that, but if it works out, I would be more than willing to get a stonefish from one of the vendors and then send it to you so that you can get one. You would have to pay me, what, Ashton? Another knife guy. No, I'd be willing to do that. I've done that for other customers, like, hey, can you, a lot of times what they'll do is they'll order stuff off Knife Center, drop ship it to me. If they're stateside, if you're international, that won't work. They drop ship it to me and then I send it back to them like with a sharpening edge on something. NAF, another KNAF. I'll put a link, I've put a link to it in several of my videos. As a matter of fact, the video that's coming out tomorrow, I believe I linked your channel in, and then the one that is coming out on Saturday, I did David's channel. No, I did David and David. I'm sorry.
It's close, but
You can do corners? I mean, I can tell you how to do it. It's really simple, especially now with the new, that's the one good thing, that and linking Patreon. But I think, in all honesty, guys, if any of you are Patreons, I would say, I love it. I appreciate it. Thank you very much. Patreon takes a huge cut compared to what YouTube's going to take for memberships. If you want to continue to support the channel, I would say if you want to pull the money out of Patreon, I'm going to stop putting it in the corner because it gets me nowhere. If you're a Patreon, I can't provide you with the content I want to provide as a paid member. If you would like to take that money out of Patreon and put it back into the channel on a subscribe, like a membership, I think that would probably benefit you better because then I can actually provide content. Patreon has weird rules, like you put up content that's supposed to be for paying Patreons at certain tiers and things like that, and I tell them, hey, it's up, and they're like, dude, I don't see anything, and so I just stopped posting anything on Patreon. I think the only reason I still have money coming from Patreon is because people forgot that they support me. So just a reminder, if you have given me a Patreon, I think you would be better served to take that money out of Patreon and then just like come in, like do the low tier, like the $5 tier. You'll still get some exclusive content. I think I said it, everyone is going to get early release on videos. Like when I do a video, everybody that's paying, even the low tier, I've got a couple people that just thumb downs. I don't see that. All I see is the thumbs up on here. And you know what? If they don't like the video, then you know, they don't like the video. I get it. When I get involved is, well, when I get upset is when it's my daughter's skating videos and people downvote those. And when they go in and comment on things like that. As a matter of fact, from now on, any of my daughter's skating videos, there will be no contents. No, some people don't like videos, and I get that. I 100% understand that. And giving a thumbs down is still an interaction because that is a tool. Like that's why I always say, if you like them, give them a thumbs up. If you don't like them, give them a thumbs down. But tell me why. So I can see what content is popular and what content isn't, and then based on the number of dislikes, I know historically I'm going to get at least 2 dislikes on every video. There's 2 people that's their hobby. They go in, and they've been blocked. If you've been blocked, you can still do the thumbs up, thumbs down. You can still see the content, but I can't see your comments. And I had to because they were horribly abusive and towards other people. But like, I honestly want to know, if you don't like the videos, give them a thumbs down. But leave a reason why. There's some people that just dislike them, just hate the videos. They give them a thumbs down just because they don't like me.
I did it.
I ignore those. Nice. Good job. Mutual dislike. Mutual dislike for communism. I just know it doesn't work. So with that being said, everybody's like, oh, I can't believe people dislike this. Well, I mean, I'm not gonna lie, I dislike videos that, I do dislike videos that are videos that maybe I don't like the way the content, maybe I don't like the content. Like, I never dislike a video by the way it was presented unless it's like, how do I go about that? There are some people that just the way they present stuff is just distasteful to everyone involved. Those videos get a dislike and probably a comment. I thought about it, but I can't. I've tried it several times. I have to have a certified website with a commerce center for what I would be doing on my channel, and I don't have that yet. Like, I have a Google business page, but that's not enough. So to do what you're saying, I can't pay for advertising on my channel. One, for 2 reasons. One, my content would never pass. Knives won't pass. It's the same reason I can't put, I can't turn my Instagram posts into ads. What was I gonna say? I cannot get them to approve I can't get them to approve a promotion on a post, and I can't get a video to pay. It's just, they view this, they frown on this. And I'm like, I've gotten by a couple times where I've had stuff like, look, I'm not a knife maker. I'm not a weapons maker. I make knives. Knives are tools. These are tools to be made for use. And I was like, but even like I've went in and I've tried to post up promotional videos and things like that and get ads run on them as paid ads, and it's my content, and I've told them, I was like, look, I'm not selling knives. I'm not selling knives. I'm promoting a service, a mail-in sharpening service.
That's all I'm gonna do.
And I got 1 approved, and after that, they've never approved another one. Love to not love them. What are we talking about? Who are we talking about? I'm confused. I thought, you're not talking about our friend that was going to be on the... But can you kill a donkey with it? I think I'm going to rename this video to the Corona Chronicles. Maybe that's what we're going to call my live feeds while we're doing this. Yeah, I did. Spitfire, I did. I tried. I'm still sleepy. Like, that huge can of Monster did not do... I didn't sleep good last night, guys. I had weird fucking dreams all night. So, holy crap, I have more likes than I have viewers. That doesn't seem possible. quick question for the next general giveaway, because we're gonna.
Okay, so like yellow in the middle and then brown on the outside.
No, I'm not taking melatonin. That's. I'm sorry. That's the thing I legitimately don't like about your taking. Is the intro as of late. I'm gonna have to look. So, quick question, guys. For the next giveaway, we'll address the giveaway stuff that we talked about today. There's still going to be criteria on those. Those are still going to be a set criteria that we have to meet for those. But I will take into account that we got partway there this time. Which would you guys rather see as a giveaway? The 511, which is not a bad little knife. I'm not gonna lie to you. It's a nice, cheap. Skip the hell out of what? Or this, the M&P.
Oh my god, it's not.
Which would you guys rather see go as just we'll put up the video, we're gonna wait 5 days, get enough comments, and then I'll run through the comments and pick a person. The M&P or the 511? Actually, I don't dislike this knife. And it's not uncomfortable, and I think it's because China. Guys, these are not. And I don't know, was it SWMP4L? These are not, like these knives are not worth 3-minute commercial. Oh, so you got sponsors? Guys, I will honestly tell you that I have been offered sponsorships. I have been offered, at this point,
Which ones are better?
5? I want to say 5 or 6 sponsorships. Okay. I've been offered sponsorships and I haven't taken them because, one, I don't know enough about the companies that are offering me these sponsorships. And 2, I don't trust all these community like commercials. That's those 2 as one. Like, I don't know the company and I don't trust it enough to publicize it for you. And 2, guys, I hate sitting through some of those commercials. Like, I love Donut Operator, but he'll put up a 3-minute video and you're like, the first minute you got to slog through his headphone thing. I watch all of his videos, but I'm pretty much same thing. Like, I pretty much know that I got like 30 seconds and then he's going to jump into his sponsorship ad and then I got the rest of the content. So I'm pretty much just ready to start skipping. I don't want you guys to do that. I would love to have sponsors, but to have to like record a 40-second spot or a minute spot for like the fucking Shave Club for Men or whatever it is that they have. I mean, I'm not gonna be much of a sponsor for them or much of a fucking a boon for them. I don't like it. And then in retrospect, I've looked at things like I was offered to do a sponsorship for a company, and then NordVPN, like they wanted me to do a sponsorship. I was at a point where they were asking me if I wanted to sponsor. They've asked again, but shortly after that, NordVPN had a big data release. Like all these big channels were shilling their stuff, and then turn around and they lost control of a lot of customers' personal information. And this is why, I mean, like, I don't want to. Well, thank you, Miguel. So what I'm saying is I don't want to provide you with a service that might be shady and not actually be something that would provide you something you want, or it could be dangerous to your own personal, personal information. 2, second reason, I don't want you guys to have to sit through a sales pitch. And I mean, I can forget, I understand. I mean, I have a channel. I know what it costs in time. And like to be able to do stuff. I can't do anything for free. But the fact is I have 3 members now on the premium tier. So with that plus my ad revenue, that's gonna help out a lot. I mean, the first thing we're doing is once YouTube pays me, there's a new canopy going up out there. Hope that doesn't. And I want to make this really clear to you guys. No matter how I feel about the giveaway thing, any of y'all's comments that were not abusive, like I actually had to block a couple people from the channel because they, like I said, comments just because you don't disagree with me, they don't get taken down. That's the best way to get a good dialogue. Comments that are abusive to either other subscribers or to the channel in general, or that would compromise, like possibly compromise the channel, they get taken down. So like just because you commented that you don't like the way I was doing a giveaway, that's not going to affect what I do in a future giveaway. Like, okay, I get it. There were a couple people that commented and it was good and useful. Like Jiffy, I'm not upset with him. His comment was good and useful. It gave me a perspective on his. The guys that came in and were just like abusive, and there was no, what do I want to say here? There was no benefit to even reading those comments because it didn't give me a why. You know what I mean? It was just like, fuck you, this is bullshit, da 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 da. And then I'm gonna unsubscribe. Well, don't worry about unsubscribing. I'm blocking you because you're being abusive and you're jeopardizing the channel that other people like because you want to be a jackwagon in the comments. But if you just disagree with me in the comments, that's not gonna affect your ability to join a giveaway or affect the outcome. That's good discourse. That's how you come to, like I said, me and Ashton, there's a lot of times that we will argue first. And then, okay, well, I can see this, and I can see this, and then by the end of it, we're like, yeah, but I mean, if they just change this one little thing, it would make it so much better for everybody. Yeah, I can see that, you're right. There's been a lot of times. Like, you can come to a happy medium. It's called compromise. Oh my goodness, hang on a second, guys, I gotta stretch. Okay, I need to know who wants to still stick around. It's been 92 minutes. Still here? Who else wants to stick around? Give away. Sorry. Better not be a dildo, Ashton. Guys, I still really want to sell that Strider. Sort of. I'm afraid. Here's what I'm afraid of. I promised my wife that I would sell that knife after I did the video. I intentionally put off putting away giving away the knife, or doing the video. I really like that. I really like that custom Strider. And what I'm afraid of is that it's staying, the longer it stays, the less likely it is that it's going to go anywhere. Ice water. See? I'm really afraid that that knife is going to stay here. Because I really like that knife. I don't like the 8015. I like Ashton's custom for what it is. It is an incredibly well-made knife. It's still, like I said, it's just not a knife that tickles my gotta have it button. Which, don't get me wrong, there are knives that are outside of what I would ever consider carrying as a tool that do tickle my, I gotta have that fancy. I got 2 switchblades. I got 2 OTFs. Probably would never carry them for any actual work purpose. However, I did carry by accident my Ultratech Tonto to a job site, and I did use it, and it worked pretty well, but I did have to really take a good 20 minutes and some brake cleaner and clean that knife out after using it all day on a job site. Out the fronts are not really great. Eventually, the 511 and the M&P, the Smith and Wesson. I'm not doing it now. I've already got so many things that I'm gonna give away, but like I do want to, like I'm holding off on giveaways right at the moment because I want to do a big giveaway of like several items. But I'm trying to figure out how I want to do it. So there'll be like multiple chances. If you give me that Manly Wasp, if it's an S90V and you're giving it to me, there's a chance that it might not be a giveaway. I got boxes of stuff to give away though. Like hey, psst, come here. Come here. You gotta take your medicine. Come here, dog. Come here. Come over here. I just realized she came out of the bedroom. Come here. So I have like, I want to do like a giveaway. All right, I'll do a giveaway. I'll do a giveaway, but I'll have to do like I got to carry it for a little bit and sit. Can't sit. Put your butt down. Head up. Head up. Good girl. There's your medicine. Go. 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 You can go lay back down. She has such horrible skin allergies that she will actually, she'll scratch herself raw. And she's sitting there and she's scratching. And I just realized I hadn't given her medicine. Yeah, I'll do it as a giveaway. You just gotta let me carry it for a while if I like it. Then again, I don't have it's gonna take a lot to push this out of my pocket because this sits, guys, 9 times out of 10 if I'm walking around, this sits in my watch pocket. Or for those of you who are too young to realize that's what that's called, your coin pocket on your Levi's, that top little pocket, this sits perfect in there. Just slide it right down in and I can have another knife. I think it would have to be such a good knife to push this out of my pocket. Because this is a knife to have. It's great though because it's so thin. So it's nice to have if you're gonna like, so you want something really, really super slicey for something, nice to have. Yeah, I want the Boss Stockman. Like if there was a slip joint I was gonna buy, it would be that Boss Stockman. I said that in a video here not too long ago. So. What's everybody talking about? Way better than the Wasp. There's another knife I'm giving away. Well, what are you giving away on your channel? The kick on the tang. Here's the thing, I like with a slip joint, a lot of people are like, oh, I want a slip joint's really smooth. I don't give a crap. If a slip joint is rough, I don't care. That's why I like about this. This is so thin and so slicey. And the fact is, it only takes a second to touch it up. Like a split second. Like literally can wipe this on a piece of, like take a piece of hard corrugated cardboard, fold it over and give yourself like a little rounded top, push it down a little bit. I just 2 or 3 times on that. If you got a coffee cup, I sharpened this on a window, on a car window for a video. It's fucking great. And they're like a lot like my Mora Companion. These things are cheap as shit. They're cheap as fuck. And there's only like a couple companies out there that are making like cheap knives that are fucking quality. I have a Mora that I bought for 12 bucks. And it's probably one of the greatest fixed blades, one of the best fixed blades I've ever owned for an all-around good, hard user. You can't go wrong. And the fact is, if you damage it, they're fucking 12 bucks. Who cares? I think these are, fuck, wish I knew off the top of my head. These are not expensive. I forget how much an Opnel number 6 is, but I think we're looking at under $20 if I'm, hang on a second. I go to my wife's computer right here at the kitchen table. I need to sit down anyway. Opnels don't have a clip. Goofball. There's no clip on an Opnel. It's a traditional slip joint. Goof. Yes, dear.
Don't mind what I'm doing with the flowers in my bedroom.
Why does that make me nervous?
I'm taping flowers to the wall, but I can take them off.
Like actual flowers?
No. Like, I'll show you. Well, it's already taped to my wall.
I'll go look.
There's only one.
What tape are you using?
Oh, just Scotch tape. It'll come off if you don't like it.
I just don't want you, because your room is the only room in the house that probably does not need painted.
It won't take anything on. It's not like, it's just Scotch tape. It's this one.
Slip joint friction knife. I don't. That's
Oh wait, I didn't know you were still on the live.
yes. I am still on live feed, but it's okay.
I'm using this.
Like I said, I live my life on YouTube. That's how it was easy to look back at how bad my drinking got.
Hi.
Come here.
I'm using this tape.
Say hi to everybody.
Hi.
You guys see how much she's grown since the last time you seen her? And if you're not following her YouTube channel, you need to.
I had to extend my thingies, my jumper bees.
Oh, because you got tall?
Yeah, Kyan, you're all red.
She's grown a half an inch this year.
Why would you do that?
All right, let's see. Okay, Opnel. I don't even know how to spell Opnel. Opnel, is that it? Number 6. Opnel number 6. Let's see. Let's look at what the current going price for an Opnel number 6 is. Opnel USA number 6. I usually look for Amazon. Let's just go to Amazon. Because I'm not gonna lie to you, a lot of times you can get so much better a deal on Amazon. My internet's a little slow today. Amazon. That's Amazon, that's where I want to go. Who's? Let's see here. Friction folder, slip joint. I mean, basically, it's the same thing. It's friction. That's what's holding it shut. The Opnel does have a ring, because it is an older design. Okay, let's see. Opnel number 6. Why the fuck is it auto-correcting? Opnel number 6. There we go. Let's see here. $14. Jeez, that took forever. $14 for an Opnel number 6. Carbon steel folding pocket knife with beechwood handles. They have one that is, if you want the premium version. Premium version is going to run you 18 because it's got a premium wood handle. Doesn't say what wood, just says premium wood. Let's see if it says. Let's see here. This is fun. This is fun. I like this. An Opnel number 6 with premium wood. I don't know what the difference is between premium wood and beechwood. Beechwood is what they're usually made out of. This is premium wood. It does not say. The regular ones are beechwood. Same price on, what was that? So 14 to 22. Well, I mean, I'm in my kitchen and I have historically horrible walnut. It's a walnut handle. So, no, I don't want to see the fucking pictures. So they have one that is a Babinga handle. They have an oak handle for $20, which that's an attractive handle. They have an olive wood handle. Ooh, olive wood looks nice. So that is $19. Walnut handle is $18, and then their regular handles are $14, which is beechwood. Beechwood handles. Yep, $14 for beechwood handle, which is just their standard darker fine wood. I like the olive handle would look pretty nice. If you guys are interested in looking that up. So, well, guys, thank you again, Joe and Jack, for these super chats. Jack, if you have any questions, I know you wanted to try and do membership. If you had any questions, just shoot me a DM. I can help you with it. You're just going to have to do it from computer. I think it's pretty easy. I mean, if Dwayne was here, I'd pick on him, but like if Dwayne can figure it out. I mean, right? But like I said, the super chats are cool. I appreciate it, but I think it would be better served for you guys if you wanted to give me $5 just to do it as a month-long, like, baseline membership.
Because I was always working on it.
I've seen guys like make whole new handles and shit for these. I got a guy that wants me to customize 2 of these. Actually, it's Justin from Fiberlight Firestarters wants me to do a custom on these and turn them into a sheep's foot. I think he wants the larger ones though. I'd have to look at that. I don't know. I've never taken one of these apart and put it back together. I have another one that I don't carry. It's a large one. And I may try to take that one apart and see like what I have to do to take it apart, but I'm pretty sure that I'm gonna have to make a new pin. And I just don't know if it's something I'm willing to do. Because these pins are peened over. I can see the pins. Let me see here. I mean, not that I'm saying it'd be complicated. I think it just would be, I think it's just gonna be a pain.
Think that like it was done, but like it wasn't. That's happened to me before.
So, not optional number 6.
One time I checked out.
Perfect little knife for a lot of stuff.
It was at a competition.
One, because it's cheap, it's light. If I lose this, then I can always get another one. Matter of fact, I think this is the second one I've had. Yeah, I've given these away as Christmas presents. One of the other things that I've got that was a gift to me, I have a No Veteran Left Behind Swiss Army knife, Continue Mission.
Okay, so when I need my favorite shit of paint, really good shit of paint.
Jack, stop it. Every time I have one in my collection, I always want to give it to somebody. I've lost 2. I think this is my 3rd one. I've lost 2 of these. I really like these little Swiss Army knives. I really like them. They are a nice little thing to have. And I mean, they're simple. It's just the simple little tiny blade. I will say though that like these are one of those ones that they're such, it's more of a pain in the ass to sharpen it than to just get a new one. Like honestly, these are like, because the reason is like by the time you get to sharpening, they are so flexible and shit that it's a pain in the ass. It's like sharpening a fillet knife. You're like, it's just so much easier. Like I would run it on a ceramic rod, and when it got to the point where ceramic rod didn't do it anymore. But this was a gift, so I'm keeping this because this is one of the No Veteran Left Behind knives. But these are cool because they got little file, little screwdriver. They do have a tendency to rub blade on, and then just a pair of scissors in the back. I mean, they're handy. These are handy to have like in the center console of your car. You just need a little knife. You got a little console car, a little sits in the console of your car. My console doesn't have any room for anything. My console has a spot where I could maybe put a handful of business cards. And it's got a little tray, and then my center console it's horrible. It's the one thing about that Volkswagen I hate is the fact that my center console you can't put anything in there, and the glove box is small. But I've got one of these in the little area of my center console, and there's one in my wife's center console because it's nice to have a knife in the car from time to time. Get in there, come on, get in there. God damn it. So I was given 3 of these. I gave 2 of them away to other veterans. I didn't do it on the channel. So, well guys, I am gonna end this. I have stuff that I need to put up on the channel. Like I said, go to the communities tab. You're gonna find a lot of stuff there that I think people are missing. Like there's polls, there's posts, there's if you're a member, there's a link to videos there. Just community tab, and it's not, like I said, it's not just for the paying members of the channel. There's content I put there as well for like interaction. Like what do you guys want to see on the channel? Where do you guys want to see us go next? What do you guys think about this? Should we do this? That's where that part's going to be. That's in the community tab. So just go to my channel on a computer and you'll see it. You can make comments on those. And that's where, like I said, if you're a member, that's where you're going to see your exclusive content. Like the 2 videos that I shot yesterday are already up and on there. I think everybody's watched both of them, all the members, all 3 of them. Which is why I'm not doing exclusive content yet for channel members. Because the fact is, yeah, they're paying for it now, but I want to do, like, I don't want to start. Well, I suppose I could do that, but it'd be harder for them to find. You know what I'm saying? Like, for for channel members to go back through that communities tab.
Are you?
I put in some feedback for YouTube that I was like, I wish there was a way besides the community tab to get this content to these subscribers, because I'm sure there has to be an email address associated. There should be a tab where I push on it, like release this to members, and then they get an email with a link. You know what I'm saying? So that being said, guys, I'm getting a little bit of cabin fever. I have a sneaking suspicion there's a chance I'm just gonna get in a car and go for a ride. Not going anywhere, not stopping anywhere, just going out for a drive and coming back, because I need to get out of this fucking house or I'm gonna go fucking crazy. I really am. I'm upset with my doctor. This is his fault. 'Cause I was gonna keep working and he put me on 100%. He put me on disability. He's like, no, you're not working. You go home. You stay there. Get me the information you need. First it was unemployment, and then now it's disability. Like, he's like, no, it's like, you do not want any of this. He's like, people can keep telling you it's the flu for all you want. I only have, Jack, one Tonto. I only have one. And Ashton's gonna get mad. And I don't even like it. The only reason I have it is it was a gift from,
Oh, do you want to see the first one I did? Oh, wait. Oh, I see the hazard.
it was a gift from Ashton. That's the only reason it's still in my case. I don't like Tontos. My favorite Tonto, though, if I was gonna get one, I think the best done Tonto. Oh, the Ultratech. Yeah, it's the Ultratech.
Yeah, because I see it. And now it's paused.
Discord servers are the new hotness. I've thought about doing Discord. I just, like, some of this shit is just like so complicated to set up. Like, I was trying to do I'm gonna do oh, so if you guys don't know, I apologize for not having put this out quick. If you guys follow my game channel, you're not gonna find it anymore. I got a message from YouTube saying Chris Reeves Tonto. That would be one that I would buy. I forgot about my Ultratech Tonto. That would be my favorite then. I had to take the channel down because there was content in there that was, okay, so I got it. When we started the memberships on this channel, I got a message from YouTube saying that content on my other channels, since they're associated with that channel, all of my channels have the logo, they're a branded channel. So that way all my content is copyrighted. So people have to ask, and I'll tell people they can use parts of the videos as long as they, credit me in it and stuff like that. But at any rate, because they're all branded and they're under the same thing, I had content on my gaming channel that could affect memberships on this channel. And so they told me these are the things you got to take out. You can go back and edit content on the platform. And I was like, I don't know which videos that I did these things in or said this stuff, or most of it was the use of profanity. I cursed a lot on that channel. And there was some other stuff that I was doing that just would have affected this channel. So instead of trying to go through several 2-3 hour live feeds and just take out the offending content, I took the whole channel down. So that being said, I was thinking about trying to do a Twitch channel, but I'm trying to figure out how that works. If you guys would be interested, I'll do it anyway. I don't think I'm gonna do another gaming channel on YouTube because I get wound up in games and I get to cursing and swearing, and I don't want that to affect. So what we'll do is my gaming will probably be done on Twitch. I'm just trying to figure out how to work the setup of how I get a Twitch channel set up. I haven't figured it out yet. I haven't unlocked that device. I have not unlocked that puzzle yet. Because I'm not gonna lie, their website is mildly confusing. Okay, it's kind of confusing. So at any rate, that's gonna be coming. Guys, I gotta get off of here. I've got stuff. I haven't even started to think about making something for my daughter to eat yet. And now that I'm not working, I'm trying to get back into working out. I think I'm gonna try and do a chest workout today, because I can just feel that I'm getting weak from not shoveling dirt all the time. At first I was like, oh God, get my body some rest. And now I'm like, shit hurts for a different reason. Like, you haven't used that for a while? Like, I actually had some health benefits from doing that job. Like, I lost a bunch of weight, and strengthened muscles that around injured areas that help support them. So I want to keep that. So I'm going to start working out probably starting today. So guys, I love y'all. Sticking around with me 114 minutes, 36 likes, 21 people and 36 likes. That's weird. I think that's the most likes we've gotten in a while. And $13 on Super Chat. Thank you, Jack. And fuck, now I forget who else. Joe. So love you guys. Like I said, hopefully Nico's going to get some traction with this, and we'll be able to see videos of Nico doing stuff on bows and knives and stuff like that. So love you guys all. I will talk to you later. Take it easy. Like I said, the video gets, I will do that again. Video goes live tomorrow. I think I have it set for noon. I'm going to go in and make sure all that stuff so it doesn't go up at midnight tonight. So love you guys, and I'll talk to you later.